Hey guys, it's Major Reminders here, bringing you some commentary over a 23-2. It's a Team Slayer game. We're playing a stupidly easy team, and two of the players on the opposite team are Ein Kaiser and Ein Kaiser's guest, who were pretty hilariously bad at times. I've got another Team Snipers gameplay against this team, and that was kind of more funny because they would just hide in corners, hide underneath stuff, and they were like literally terrified of what we were going to do to them. They still managed to stay in our lobby for about 6 games though. I don't think they realised that they could leave, and they just kept playing and playing and playing. And we got a few gameplays against them. I'm probably not going to use all of them because it would be a bit boring seeing the same matches against the same two people. But yeah, this is basically a commentary on Anniversary High Noon, or Hang 'em High for you Halo veterans, such as myself. Hang 'em High is a great map. My friend was saying the other day he didn't really like it, but I don't know, something about this map I think it's perfect for the pistol with the long lines of sight. And I really like the indoor areas. The one thing I'm controversial about is the inclusion of 4 shotguns essentially, because there I go fucking saying essentially. Last commentary I said essentially about 10 times, so I want to fucking get off saying that because otherwise it'll become a bad habit. But yeah, 4 shotguns on this map, 2 in the center of the map, right next to each other, and 2 at each main central spawn, you know, underneath those fucking, I don't know what it's called, underneath the little roof, you know what I mean. And yeah, 4 shotguns is okay, but sometimes you go against a team who are really defensive, and it's quite annoying because it's really hard to get near them. But I suppose that's what they put the rocket on this map for. But yeah, basically Mvito, if you don't know him, Mvito22, he's a part of iHalo Zone, and he's a friend of mine. We used to be in the same team together, but he ended up leaving. But he's a really cool guy. He did a commentary the other day, you know, addressing what he thought of Anniversary, and maybe that should get more credit amongst the Halo community. And I have to admit, I completely agree. I think this is an amazing game. I think, for me, it kind of proves that Reach wasn't necessarily a disaster of an engine. I mean, you know, the graphics aren't amazing on Reach, and sometimes I find that the colour is a bit too, what's the word for it? It's a bit too faded, you know. It's almost greyish, and I really like brightness in my games, especially Halo games, because, you know, Halo is a futuristic space shooter, and the graphics have always been a big selling point for me. I mean, I always thought, like, the jump up from Halo 3, the jump up from Halo 2, they all looked amazing, and I kind of wish it did look a little bit better, but the actual engine itself plays really well, and I think the hit detection is really good, and just the way it overall works. And I think Anniversary really implemented the engine really well, whilst fine-tuning the actual gameplay aspects. I mean, I've always said this, I don't actually really like the DMR particularly. The DMR is a 5-shot weapon, and I really think that slows down the pace of the game, which is actually something that gets me worried about Halo 4, because I feel like I think the BR is going to be a 5-shot and the DMR. Maybe the DMR will be a 4-shot. I'm not completely sure. I'm pretty sure they're both 5-shots though. And in my personal opinion, I really liked it when it was 4-shot. I think the pistol almost takes too short to kill people, so it almost becomes like a Call of Duty style game. Whereas the DMR is too long. I think the BR was the perfect balance, and I'm not sure why they would add the BR and not make it a 4-shot, because, you know, all these Halo 3 veterans are going to be expecting people to drop after they get their 3-shot in, and then it's not going to happen. But yeah, Halo Anniversary, it could have been really, really good. I kind of wish they put more maps in it, but the maps that they did put in were really good. You know, Beaver Creek, that's a classic. You know, High Noon. The Damnation, I'm surprised that they put in. Damnation wasn't exactly my favourite map. It's an okay map, but it's just not something I get excited over. It's really good for free-for-all, though, I will admit. But yeah, I do hope. I mean, for me, this kind of gave me faith, this game, for Halo 4, because it just showed me that, you know, they're not they're not completely disastrous at creating a balanced Halo game. You know, they haven't forgot what it means to be a balanced, you know, fun Halo game. Because this, honestly, like the other day I got on with my friend Meister, leader of Nova, and we played Halo for a really long time. We met a random guy in game chat, and we just partied up, and we were doing call-outs, you know. And I've got to admit, Halo is the best game for call-outs, you know. I do it on Gears of War, I try and do it on Call of Duty, but it's never as good as on Halo, you know. The gameplay's just so fast-paced, and just hunting people down, and spawn killing them, you know. I just don't have more fun. And I've got to say, there's another thing I was thinking of. You know, Team Slayer games, a lot of people that I talk to, they enjoy a good competitive match in a Slayer game. You know, they enjoy a close call against a good team and then coming through with a win. But I've got to admit, I'm completely the fucking opposite. I want to play retards. I want to play the stupidest people, and I want to get like a rampage. I want to go, you know, 25-0. I just want to destroy them. And to me, I think a lot of people, they do better under the pressure of almost losing, you know. When it's a close call and they're playing a good team, they're like, right, we've got to push through this. And although I do that on objective gameplay, such as King of the Hill, you know, when I'm almost losing on King of the Hill, on Slayer, nah, it ain't gonna happen. I just want to fucking beat him. And the more I lose, the more I get frustrated, whereas the more I win, the more I just start going on a roll. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching this commentary. I've been Major Miners. I'll see you guys later.